Okay, so let's talk about fat loss, weight loss 101. What is fat loss down at like the base level? And you guys have probably heard this before. Some of you might not be super happy to hear this, who knows, but it is a calorie deficit. You have to be eating less food than is required of your body on a daily basis to maintain your current weight and body composition. And so that number is gonna look a little bit different for everyone. And that's gonna depend on your activity level. It's gonna depend on your body composition. It's gonna depend on just everything that you do on a daily basis and the demands of your body in the current season of life that you are. It's not gonna be the same as when you were 20, as when you're 40, or when you've got little kids and when you've got older kids, or when you're training and when you're not training, or even depending on the season, you know, depending on movement and just like how much you're outside and how, the way your body's responding to different things. But the basics of losing fat is that you have to be eating less than your body needs every day to maintain what it's currently doing. And then what it's going to do is it's going to need more on a daily basis than what you're giving it. And so it's going to pull those energy reserves from your fat stores, and those fat stores, that's what they're there for. Your body puts that away for later, for if you ever need it when you are not getting enough food to sustain yourself in your daily activities. And that's why you burn the fat when you're in a calorie deficit. That's what you're doing. Now, obviously there are things that go on that change the context of these things. It doesn't mean it's the same for everyone. It's not the same for everyone year to year, age to age, context to context, man to woman. There is a whole lot of nuance, but if you boil it down to like, what actually does this look like? It's a calorie deficit. So what you need to get your head around if you actually want to lose some weight is that you need to be eating less than you currently are. And that's why we advocate for tracking, even to get an idea of what you're currently eating. Because even though tracking is not perfect, it gives you some numbers. And even though those numbers aren't perfect, the consistency is what matters, okay? And so that's why we advocate to start somewhere with tracking so that you can get at least a baseline of what you're eating and then prepare to eat less than that going forward. Now, the way we do it, I'll be talking about later this week, you know, at High Calling Fitness, as far as like what we prioritize when you're with your macros and even timing and different meals and stuff like that, is different. And it can vary a little bit from person to person and goal to goal. But that's the nuts and bolts and the very, very basics of fat loss.